Okay, here tenant admin setting has all settings belong to the user tenant admin setting. Okay, so I will explain you each thing, don't worry, everything was there. So one way in last session I'll do that. Users matrix, if you're creating any report, you know, in the you can say in your workspace, so you can see the list of reports, see the sixth report and how many time used, what all consumption you have, you can check here. Users, what happened, whatever I'm going to do in the you can say Power BI, it was going to capture in the Power BI. So what we need to do, we will we can we need a global admin access, but I have, okay, I have this access, so I'm going to click into it, and after this permission you can you can download the file, and this file is going to link with your code and create with the respective report that customer and maybe anyone needed, so that you can do that. This is the link of your video. I'm opening it. This is admin portal, okay? This is the admin portal. MS Office admin portal, not a Power BI admin portal. You can see how much license you have. I have one license, I already using it, and my balance is tool Nilo, everything I make a payment every month. Who is the user? Sector user is, see this is Gajanan Info Build. 2 users I have a free license, Microsoft Defender, Office 365 Plan 2. So everything is here. So you can export data. Okay, now come to the premium. Since I don't have premium, so I cannot see that. Audit log, capture setting, embedded code, organization visuals. Okay. In Power BI, let me open your visual. I want that whatever visual I have, okay, I wanted to create my own dashboard. It means own visual pane. So I can do that. I'll show you how. See, go to the add visual. If you have any specific file, then go to the file, okay, browse your file and upload that. So document, Power BI, see this is the visual that I have. I wanted to import in the Power BI portal. See this, I click that. It says I would upload app visuals, upload visual private files, and then I is actually the old version that is not allowed me to do that. Okay, so you can upload this visual and then give the visual name and do that. Okay, if you have any company logo, so do that and then press OK. It will go to add here and display. Why I'm going to add here? What is the benefit for it? I'll tell you later on, but let go for second stage. Now I don't know which I'm looking for the visual, so let's check the all list that I have. So we have app.powerbi workspace here. See this, we have all visual. I wanted to add the card visual here. So see, there's too many cards we have. Select any one. So let's select KPI matrix. Add it and see this is available, but it's disabled right now, but I wanted to enable it. So check here, go to the option enable in visualization pane, enable it, and it will display in the, not immediately, but yeah, it will display here. See this one, you unlimited waterfall chart free, unlimited waterfall chart, this one I already enabled that. It will display in Sunbug also displaying here. See this, there are 2 visual added that, and if I going to disable that, it shouldn't be displaying the disable, and I want you to, but yeah, it doesn't appear. Let me restart that. So means means visual pane can be customized. Actually, one of the candidate, okay, yesterday he reached out to me and asked question, can visualization pane customize? Yes, you can. Even you can delete your visual too if you want. But how long it will take to update that, I'm not sure about that. See this, the visualization that I added, it will display here within a second. So it means I can add the visual and you can say remove the visual. So I'm not going to use unnecessary visual here, just testing purpose I did it. So disabled in visualization pane. You want to display this one to show you. So these are the certified visuals. Okay, so if anyone asks what is certified visual, organization created their own visual in the portal and approve it, that is called certified visual. Remember that. Okay. Any doubts in certified visual? No. Any doubt, anyone?
So I do not have any doubt regarding the
Certified
uh,
visual.
certified visuals, but what certified visuals we are using in the projects?
Okay. So certified visual, like suppose Nokia has, we can say they bought the pyramid. Okay. So pyramid is the, we can say kind of visual. Let me show you here. F source, F dot source. Microsoft platform. Visual. Visual Store. What is it? App source or what? Let me forget the name. Import visual from get more visual, and it is called powerbi visuals. Let me show you. Where is the list? Visual specific. App source powerbi visuals. App source. See this. Visual has one industry, separate industry for it. Okay, so like suppose you need only one visual. Why? Because we are not professional. We are just working one and two and hardly 10-20 rupees. But organization, many organizations that are working for only visualization part only. They creating a visual for the industry, install and use. You see this kind of visuals you have. So company decided to use their own visual. So what they did, they bought it from the a particular company and tax visual, and they inform us and to please use these visual, try to fit this visual. So that visual is called certified visuals. Remember that. So pyramid. So like say cloud visual. Maybe. Yeah. Nokia is certified e-heat map. Okay, they are if you have anything, okay, they are using PBI certified visuals. This one. So Microsoft is certified the visual that use visual can use it, and it is for free. There is no prices for it. Few visual has a charges. Okay, the chargeable would be maybe 2,000 free, 3,000, depend on the visual company policies. So let me show you few visual that have a charging by the companies. Here you can see that. What I'm trying to say, it has a charges for it. All visual is not free. Few visual is chargeable. So company bought the some kind of visual. They told us that to use it. Yeah, this one is chargeable. I think so. Powerbi certified, no, it's not chargeable. Zebra BI, let me use Zebra BI. ZEBRA, Zebra BI. Not now. Open it. This company is selling the visual in industry and getting a revenue. That's it. This is their product. They're selling the product to the companies for the visual. And the product are Zebra BI for Power BI, actionable reports. So if you need any custom visual in demand basis, they can create it for you and give it to you. So you can buy it and use it. They have a $2,000, $3,000 visuals they chargeable they have. You never thought about that. Pricing prospect, see this. So starter this free. Obviously learn one user free 58 and 270. People don't know how to start it. So Zebra BI for Power BI, say this, you can take a subscription on it. So these can be visual have many features, awesome feature that have. The calculation that I'm going to do that here, okay, if I drag it and if I use it, so I need to use the data and all. So they have all customized AI visual that automatically going to prepare everything and you won't get a time. So those visual going to use by the company. Obviously, if you're paying 2,000 per dollar per visual, so there's just something in visual that is an people going to pay. And I remember one of the customer bought it, which is this visual. I'll show you. Let me go back. I remember it. If I'm not wrong. App. Power BI visuals. Sys cloud connected. Zebra tables, Zebra chart. See this. This visual is additional purchase may require. So it is a chargeable visual. It cost maybe 2,000, and Nokia has bought it and they are using it. So this visual is called certified by the organization and Microsoft too. So certified visual you're going to use and use your add into pen and use it. So your question, why organization going to buy it? Obviously the kind of feature they are looking for that is available, that is reason they are going to use it. Nothing else. Okay, is there any question?
No, sir.
Perfect. Kavya, you? Next. So this is the import visual from the market. Even you can, here you can add, delete. Let me add here, going to add more visual. But still in Nokia as well, still we are using the own custom visual, not possible to use only 10 visual can bought the company, not possible to use all. So we need to use different visual as well. See this, add it. All kind of visual available, you must find out and use it. When you, okay, when you're creating a report, remember that. And your data is something different. Try to find out the visual as per the data so that you can add it. See this, I added the visual. I wanted to remove it, obviously. So what I'm going to do, select 3 dot, remove visual. And I can delete anyone, which one I want. Let me remove it, remove the visual. Next, again go to the remove visual. KPI micro, I wanted to remove it. Next, I wanted to remove the infographic designer, and now I remember that I added some more visual, I forgot that, okay, so still I can restore it, okay, so it will going to restore automatically, okay, so this is the Microsoft default visual going to restore it, okay, so hope you understood. Next part is that DAX, so for a filter explain that. report filter setting, you know that relationship and data set. So let me explain one time again what is the relationship available in the Power BI. Any doubt in modeling prospect modeling, try that. I'm going to do quickly. Okay, let's going to create the segment table for it. Segment table, help me out, uh, Vikas, help me out, how should I do that? Remove other column. Okay, remove duplicate.
Remove duplicates.
And then I want to give the number from 100 to 1.
Index column.
Index column, perfect. 100 and plus 1.
Then okay.
And this is ID. This is segment ID. So without segment, if I use the ID, then what happened? Hard to understand because many column has IDs. Segment ID. Now move to the first. Next we have the product name, and product name should be blank, should be duplicate. Okay, to check the relationship, what kind of relationship is going to create. So product name is, remove other column. I'm not going to remove the duplicate here, I'm going to keep it. And thereafter this, and I wanted to add the custom column, so just going to add, start from 1. This is product ID. Product ID. Next, here I wanted to use the duplicate, and then I wanted to use the country. Countries I'm going to create unique so that I can create a different relationship into it. So let me remove other, and going to remove the duplicate. I wanted to create the start 200 plus. Okay, 1 2 3 is okay. So country ID. This is called this is called modeling. Okay. Now next column I wanted to create the calendar, but calendar should be create my own. I can decide what is the start date and end date. So how should I do that? Let's copy it, duplicate it, and type the name is calendar. Sorry for the wrong spelling. Okay, so calendars, calendars to type it because of a formula. Now I don't want to use this date. Okay, I want I need started in date of this report. After that I don't want to use it. Okay, so let's remove the apart from date other column. Wanted to remove it. If you wanted to remove the date column, then click on the remove column. Okay, date will be removed, but I need date column. So just restore that, and now go to remove other column. So click on it and remove everything. I want duplicate should be removed from this date. So delete date, duplicate has been removed. Now unique date is available here. What I'm going to do, I wanted to use the data from start to end duration, and I need all sequence where we don't have the sequence. So to this, I am going to create the custom column in the Power BI, and I want you to use start date. Power BI has a feature which is called list.min. Remember, it's a case sensitive. This is M language, and you will learn slowly, don't worry. Okay, add. But there's a problem in it. Let's click OK. Why is give error? Why? Because formatting is not accepted. Let me check what is the problem is. So view, column distribution, column profiling, count 16 column has error without any problem. So what should I do? Let me find out the solution for it. So I am going to find out the solution for it. So Microsoft provide a facility to change your type, data type. And if you click in this error, see this. It says date type list. Okay, so mean value related problem we have. So how should I fix it? Let's come here. Again, I'm going to the same formula. And before the date, I want you to paste it. That's it. Change type, and it has double quote, change space type, and close the double quote, and just press OK. issue has been solved. Now see this. Minimum date is appear. What is the minimum date? 1st September 2023. Let me check, is this wrong or right? 1st September 2023. What is the last date? 1st December 2020, 1st December 2014. But I want max date. Min date we have now, start date we have. Now to change the min date. So to this, because and Kabya, please focus on it. This is very important. When you stuck into it, most of people don't know how to create in a, we can say how to create the calendar in edit query, and that's the reason you got a mini problem that you won't able to solve it. Okay. So now, next I'm going to add the custom calendar, which is in date. To add this list dot max is a function, and now remove the list. You remember it's a case sensitive. Okay, same thing I'm going to paste here too, and pass the date. You know why I added this, and then this one. Okay, so I received the min date and max date. I successfully got it. Directly, if you're going to pass the we can say list function, it will won't be work. So meanwhile, let me remove the column distribution part, and now I have start date, I have end date, and now I want to create the all list of calendar. But how should I do that? The biggest concern I have. So to this, go to the home, add custom column, create the, give the any name that you like. I'm going to give the date range. Powerbi has a great feature. If you have it, I love it. Okay, number dot from is a function here. Let me know to see first me. Oh, let type from. Let me know also find the number dot from was there in this function. Number dot from should be there.
Wait, wait. Can you please go down? There was number there.
Oh, yeah, got it. So now number dot from, and then I wanted to use the start date here and close the bracket. Space double quote, then we use the open bracket, number dot from, instead of start, this time I'm going to close it. End. Now close the, the curly bracket, and press OK. See, this list is available now. I don't want these three columns. Okay, so let's remove this one. Remove this one. I did it successfully. Now I want to expand it. See, this is, I don't know what is coming right now. Let's format this date. Now I have sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 19, 14. So what is the maximum date available in it? Let me check. Maximum date should be 1st December 2024. Is this correct? So now we have sequence date and time. So this way you can create the calendar and you can adjust that minimum and maximum. Usually people won't be able to do that. You can try to learn this because it's certain steps that we need to follow. So remember that this is going to save in your, we can say, in your folder. Okay, so that you have keep available for you. Power BI or query calendar. Really, when I was initial phase, you can say I try hard to create the we can say calendar in the Power Query, but I won't be but slowly I find the solution. It was took a time, but yeah, successfully created that, and finally, obviously, we do created that. Okay, now see this automatic relationship is created, but I don't want to create relationship. Let's cancel it. Everything let going to cancel it so that we can display properly. Wow, perfect. This is the fact table. These are the dimensions. Hope you are aware what is the dimension is. Next, where the calendar, country, product. Okay, I wanted to add here any specific column. So let me auto add. So automatically add the column here. Automatic tables. I don't want to see here. So let's take that. Since one column is tab is sufficient, so I can do that. Okay. Now I wanted to make relationship. What is the relationship in Power BI? So to this, let me show you. First, go to the Google. SQL joins. Okay. First explain the join, then after move to this, because I know you're aware, but my job to tell everything. So just some comment. We have an inner join. Inner join means both table data should be common. Okay. So common data are going to populate in the report. So then we use the inner join. So inner join means if here I have one value, so one value is going to match in the second table too, then we get the one result, which is called inner join. So is there any one-to-one is available in the Power BI? Let's check is this available or not. Select fact table, so which is finance report, and second we have the calendar table, and let's select with the date, and we have a range. Now say this, it is giving the many-to-many relationship. Okay, we have say this, we have the one-to-one, which is inner join. Let me explain the formula, then we'll do that. Okay, so one-to-one, which is inner join. Any doubt in relationship, let me know. Now situation comes, situation said that I need all data of left table and right table only need common data. So what should I do? So to this, we need to find the way, so which is called many to one, because left table I want all data and right side only common data. So this is many to one. This is left. Again, if you're going to repeat that, and you can say change the situation. So now I want left side only common data and right side I'm looking for the complete data, all data. Then I'm going to use one to many. But don't worry, Power BI is a great tool. Automatically going to select 95% is correct. Only 5% gap has as per the Microsoft. So Microsoft is still working on it. So 5% you need to fix it. So for you, I know in your most of the report automatically get linked together. Okay. So this is the relationship. Now, suppose you are a new and you don't know how to create that. So you can just go to the manage relationship and click on detect automatic. There are two relationships found and close it. Now I created this successfully, but suddenly I thought that something I wanted to modify into it. So click into it and edit it. Okay, so you can do that as well. And single direction, I'll tell you single direction, what direction one by one. Now to use the calendar. Biggest concern why calendar is repeating the value. Calendar and finance report. This one is report is okay, no problem. This one should not be repeat. Why is coming many to many? Okay, say this. Main to many should not be appear at any cost. Okay. So we have a product ID, we have this everything available here. Let link with the product with the product with the product ID. It's coming many to me. Reason is that the value has a duplicate. Okay. Let me check. Segment table a unique name, correct? Product have a duplicate value here. Say this. And that reason is coming many to many relationship. Say this. So in Power BI, many to many don't have a scope. Okay, remember that. Don't have any scope. Please don't use it. Otherwise, your model is going to increase the size, and that is create a problem to you. So I would request, do not use that. If you keep creating a problem, then I'll give the solution. You can do that. I'll give the solution for it. So come to the here and create another table which is called bridge table. This is bridge table concepts. Okay, you can say, sorry for the wrong spelling, I didn't remember bridge table spelling. Oh, sorry, not this one. I need product table available. Duplicate, okay, so duplicate that and bridge table. Maybe link table, and I don't want to use this column, so remove this one. I don't want duplicate here, just remove duplicate here. And now close and apply. See this, what is the difference between it? And now see this, what the relationship is. I am going to remove this relationship, and then I'm going to enable with this one. Single direction. Okay. Now, why is not enable it? Make sure you enable this. Okay. Now see this. When the dotted line is showing properly in a sequence, if showing in dotted line, okay, so it means it has active relationship. But if in case it's showing, let me uncheck that. It means relationship is available, but it's not active relationship, it's inactive relationship. There's the two concepts powerbi has, which is active or inactive relationship. You can create the relationship, but it is not active. So what is the benefit for it? Let's see what is the impact of it. So I wanted to create the, again, product ID with the, segment ID with the date. No, let's add one another column, okay, to show you what I'm trying to say. Let's create the product name country. Remove the country here and close and apply. I'm going to cover the maximum situation so that you can, when situation arises, you don't worry about that, you can easily answer the question. So now, I want this and these are same, okay? So I wanted to create relationship with ID to show you what kind of relationship is going to create. Country to country. So country to country created that, and see this here displaying both direction. Y is automatically selected powerbi. I'll tell you why. Okay. What kind of relationship is one to one? See this, one to many, many to many, one to many to one, and many to inactive one, and this one. So what is the benefit for it? Why we are going to use the active and inactive, and why it's creating both direction? Okay, I'll tell you the great way. Suppose I want, whenever I select the any date in the calendar table, I want financial table can be filtered as per their selection. But what happened? I don't want to filter the calendar table if financial table selected that. Example, I selected the date in the financial table, but I don't want to, you can say, filter the calendar table. So to this, what we need to do, we are going to change this direction to single direction here. Financial filter can calendar, no. Calendar can filter to financial here. Financial cannot filter the calendar. I don't want it because it's a link with another table, this calendar. If I filter this, another is going to impact. I don't want to do that. It depends on the situation. Now, situation come. Situation said that whenever I'm going to filter the country table, filter the second country table too automatically. So let me show you example here in the table. I selected the country name here, okay. अभी तो सेलेक्ट कर लिया तो लेट मी डू इट. Let me increase the font little bit. Because any doubt, let me know, okay? Because it's very, very important, very, very important. People ask in the interview and you stuck it, okay? So please ask question if you have. Do not, I do not to go fast, you understood properly.
Okay, sir.
If you have a question, let me know. Let me see. Share. Just accept it for safety purpose. In case close that. Why is not showing the title? Showing title should not. No, shouldn't display the title. Already created it. So please practice because in Kavya the query calendar that I told you, okay? Because what happened? Anywhere whenever you go, no one has a sequence day until else they create the calendar, and you always need the calendar. So in that situation, you must create your own calendar so that you can learn. Now we are working on the relationship part. So here series have the date, okay? Now let me show you the table. Let me use the table of the change the slicer, this one, and this is the table, okay? So I have selected the country to table, and I want to use this one from the financial sample country name. I remove this one. Where is here is the financial country. If I select the country name in the financial table, this should be filtered. But doesn't filter, see this, Canada doesn't filter it, doesn't hit anything. Why? Let me show you. Because it is a single relationship, that reason. If I change this one to both directions, see what happens. See this. I selected the Canada, now it's showing this. But I don't want to display the Canada, I want no impact on this. What should I do? Come here, again restore it to single direction. Understood what is the benefit of the single and both direction? Now, I want that relationship should be active, and sometime we need to create the cross relationship with the finance with the finance product table. I wanted to use with the product table. It's a need of the business. What should I do? I wanted to directly make relationship with this current country. So see, this is coming in direct relation, but I don't want to. Let me show the error. What error would be coming if select this one? Okay. If I going to select the active relationship, see, this will give the error. You cannot create the active relationship between the finance country two because active set indirect relationship already exists. Means saying this and this indirect relationship is there, so you cannot create direct relationship between it. What should I do? How should I do the data? So in that situation, powerbi has provided the feature that go for inactive relationship. So I am going to change the inactive relationship, and still I can filter the data. I'll tell you how. So let me come here, and I'm going to create the new table so I can show you how to use the index user relationship. So calculate. I want you to sum up the total sum sales, okay, financial sales. But there is a problem in it. I want you to filter, not a calculate, table calculate only. The problem is that, okay, I think not. Okay, hope visible for you, okay? User relationship sales, okay? Now, Very name don't bring. Calculate sum. I wanted to create relationship with the country to country to table directly. So for this user relationship, this is a function in Power BI that allows to make relationship. Only one condition is that your relationship should be inactive or active. At least relationship was there, but you're not able to active it in that scenario. So finance country, and second column is country to country country. Okay. And now see this. Expression query is not valid. Country to finance sales, finance country and finance country 2. Expression is not valid. Why? User relationship is this country to country and this. Relationship is there or not? Yes, it is already there. Let me get the board direction. Oh, sorry, I created the column directly. Column I created by mistake. Let me create the major here. Where is the major? Yeah, new major, not a column. Okay, now I want to see the total. Let's pass here the total. So where is the column? User relationship. See this country total is still, if I remove this one, is still coming. Where we have the already relationship here, see this. If I remove this relationship, let's see what happens. I want to change the single direction. And I select the Canada. See this, still working. Why? Because we have user relationship, that reason. So in Power BI query, you have user relationship function, same working like the functions too. Okay, so it will allow to link it together. So that is going to solve your problem if in case have the inactive relationship also. Any question, any doubt, let me know.
Yes, sir. I have one doubt. Like,
Yes, please go
if
ahead.
we do not have any inactive relationship, like if you go to the modeling and let's remove this relationship. Yeah, let's delete it. And if we try to get the solution by using the DEX, this one, use relationship, will it work?
No, it will not. It is a mandatory.
Okay.
Actually, it's a mandatory to at least you have relationship. Without this, cannot work. Relationship is required.
Okay.
Say that once you can, I can say this relationship function can only two column reference participation of relationship. So you must have relationship between them, then it will work. Otherwise, it will not. It is just allowed to interact with the column so that this prospect is created because at least if you wanted to cross the particular table, then use inactive relationship and use it. That is modeling process they given to us. So this way you can do that. Okay. So now I done the relationship. Any doubt you could test your at your end. Let me know if you're not able to get it or any get problem. Let me know, we'll fix it. Okay. Please do practice a lot. And I cover the almost situation that usually people face. Okay. So you can learn it and let me know if any problem. Please try twice, thrice, and think about your prospect. Like suppose if I have a duplicate value, what should I do? If I have, okay, one thing remember that something I forgot to tell you. Remember when we're going to remove the data, okay, try to understand what all impacts and particular column has. Let's take example. If I am going to remove the duplicate in the finance table and particular column, does it impact my rows? Yes, it does. Any column you can check it out, it will give the impact. So remember, when we're going to create that, must try to identify the way that I'm going to do that. Is there any impact of the total? So maybe check the total, and then you can go ahead and proceed. Because customer asking something else, we creating something else, that not looks good for anyone. And again, management come to make a question. So instead of creating too many questions, you can prepare yourself before going to any bad situation. Okay, interviewer can ask you. Let's discuss interview prospects. Interviewer ask you, I created the relationship between the three table A, B, C, D. Okay, and interview situation I'm giving to you A, B, C, D. Now, customer said, interviewer said, I created a relationship with A to. Let me show you here these details. Even we go to the blank screen. See, suppose customer say A, why is creating? Text. Oh. Something like actually I don't have license, that is not working. What is this? Wow, good. Okay, forget about that. Just come to the job. Okay. So now suppose I created the relationship between A, B, and C. Okay. Created the relationship with A, B, and C. Like at least they solve my property problem yesterday. Now insert picture. Screenshot now. Shapes. Okay. Table B. And table C. Okay. Suppose table A, table B, table C we have. Okay. This one have one to many relationship. This one has a one to many. Okay. Now where we have a arrow icon, there is a many option. Now situation come and requirement says that we must create the relationship between the A to C. So I wanted to link with A to C. A to C. What should I do? How should I create the relationship? Whenever I'm going to create the relationship, it says ambiguity issue is arise. So how should I solve it? This situation is going to help by the user relationship function is going to help you create the inactive relationship like this, and it's the same error that I'm going to I show you. Let me show you the error. Same error will display if you're creating this situation. If you're creating this situation, it will give the same error that I have. So remember it. Maybe some give the 4, 5, 10, whatever story they are going to make it inactive or active relationship. So that is the story, is nothing else. But yeah, you can
So,
go ahead, go ahead.
so I believe in that case,
Hmm.
um, from A to B, it should be the active. B to C, it should be the active. but A to C, it will be
Inactive.
inactive relationship, and
Perfect.
then we will create a DEX function. Okay.
Yes, by using relationship function.
Okay.
Okay, so now this way you can understand the concept of the Power BI. So this is, I think I cover the most of the situation. Okay, so you can try to build it to your own so that you can have idea about it. Okay, now this one has been done. Today I'm going to cover the basic tags like aggregate function only. So we are moving to the here introduction of tags. What are DAGs? DAGs is a function that allow to aggregate your data in requirement based. Okay, so that is the DAGs. Guys, I created the PP a year ago, but the problem is that my PPT is expired within 30 days. So a lot of effort is going to waste. That's the reason I'm going to follow the Microsoft website. And best part is that I updated myself and you too. So I shouldn't transfer the wrong information to you. That's the reason. So this is the link that I have. Okay, already I will share in the you can say video description. Let's share it. So that if anyone watching my channel, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. See this. This is the link where you can follow the DAX, all DAX functions. Okay. So now introduction of DAX. Okay, so DAX is kind of functions that allow you to interact with your system and aggregate your value and give as per your requirement going to give the value. So to this, you must follow the few condition that Power BI has. Okay, so the DAX is we can say is very similar function that Excel has. Okay, if we created the X function in the DAX function in the we can say Excel, so you can easily create in DAX Power BI too, nothing else. Okay, here I have a DAX letter reference. You can read it. What is the category all available into it? So it is a query prospect. You can run what all category we have. Now, whatever new function created by the Microsoft are changes in the function that you can see here list down by the Microsoft every month, and every year is going to update and change. You can see that and see the recently mixed in the rank function, then row number, lineast, lin text, index, offset. People is giving we can say people giving the feedback and particular functions. So they fix the problem and you can use it. Now we are moving to the aggregate function. What the aggregate function is? Aggregate function calculates the scalar values such as a count, sum, average, minimum, maximum, all those columns defined in the expression. So to this we need to use the some way that you can do that. So let me show you in the tax. Power BI, where is the tax? Let me open it. Okay. Why I am creating separate because if I creating everything in one PBX, you hard to understand. That is reason. Tax is going to create one by one. So first part is that first function in DAX, which is let me show you approximately distinct count. Okay, it gives the approximate value, but that content should not be contained value in counted cannot be expressed. Okay, 1 second, guys. One second, guys, to be honest. Okay, yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys, I got a call. Okay. So, office call. Okay. So, approximate count. Like suppose I wanted to distinct value with the distinct it, but I need approximately count. So then use the approximate distinct count. Previously, it was not working because Microsoft is fixing this application. So let's check it will work or not. Let me check that. So let's use the approximate count. I'll give the function name as well as underscore tag so that you can understand which function is going to use. So approximately count. Now it's working, I think so. Country. Wow, it's working now. Some situation, guys, really, I can tell you the situation. Then this function was really needed. Actually, customer said that how many sales has been done in every day. They need looking for approximately count number of sales only, and the person who made a sales. Like suppose one person making the 2 sales, one person making the 5 sales, one person making the 20 sales. This way they wanted it. So what happened? They wanted distinct number of people. And obviously one person do 3, 5, 6, 7. So he told me that give me the average approximately approximate distinct count. So that situation I use it. But that time function was not working. And I was very disappointed. Cannot be displayed. Max just a script calculation error. So tax, oh, it will work with the calculate function. Let me check if it will work, then good. Let's use this function. Cannot be displayed. Okay, I think it's still fixing it. Okay, still doesn't fix it. So this is the approximate count. I just give the idea. You can use this way and you can build it too. But right now it's not working. Maybe find the way that how should I work it. So average prospect. What is the average? Average is arithmetic mean. You know that what is mean of average. So arithmetic mean is I wanted to find out the middle of the data. So you can do the arithmetic mean. Average A. Average A means it's the same arithmetic mean. Then why Microsoft given the average and average A? I'll tell you later on. Just wait. And after that, average X. So now I wanted to see do the average, but by the group. So grouping was I wanted to see the average. In that scenario, use the average X. So what is the difference between average A and average X? Let's start with the average. Average, I told you, use the arithmetic mean, number of columns. Okay. Return numeric value. Obviously, in average, give the numeric value. There is a limitation of this function, so you can learn it. And the limitation is you shouldn't work with the RLS and the direct query mode. So that is the limitation. If anyone say which function is working or not, so no one has remember all. So if say I don't remember, sir, but I'll check and let you know. If not, talk about average A. You know, data we cannot control that. Okay, because in system some people have a great experience. They enter instead of number they type A, and we cannot control them. So developer can control them and they can change the policy and they understood about it, but they have entered already. Correction will do later on, not right now. So what I need to do, I am going to use average a function if it contain the series. The average function take column but also handle non-numeric data type according to the follow rules. Value that evaluated true count 1. Value that false count 0. Value contain non-numeric tags as 0. Empty count as a 0. Remember that. Okay. So that is the difference between the average and averaging. Let's talk about average x. Average x, if you three would understand, then you understood everyone, don't worry. So stop me if you don't understand, okay, and ask question. Next table, like suppose I wanted to aggregate my data by category. So how should I do that? If you have 10 row data, doesn't impact it, okay. Let me show you here. Average tax, okay. So average, hope you are able to see that, correct? Yes and no maybe.
Yes, sir.
Uh, this is average, and I just created the average A as well. Average A, nothing else, simple, you can pass the column. If you have non-numerical, I don't have, but it will follow the same. Next I'm going to talk about the average X. Average X is going to pass the table name, and then we pass the cells. I'll give the average. So here not a cells, I'm going to talk the average by prices, cells, whatever column you want to pass it, go ahead, just I'm giving an idea. So average X, it will give the value. Let me show you. Obviously everywhere you wanted to present data with a particular category. So this way is going to create the category. I know you could not understand the small data. When understood we have a large data set and it's creating a huge difference between it, then you realize that what is the difference between this function. So remember that whenever you wanted to use the category was total, so make sure follow the average X. Do not go for the average. Okay. Next. So if you have doubt, let me know. I'm going to move to the next part. Okay, count. Simple count. Count prospect, simple same thing. Count A, count X, and count. So count DAX. Count DAX. Count. Obviously, I wanted to count number of countries we have. Next situation is that here you can paste the control plus, so that increase the font, and if you wanted to put down you can say send it to the below, so you can alt plus hit enter, it will create the space here. Alt plus enter and backspace to go back. Okay. Now count, again going to handle the non-numeric value and everything, so then you can pass the country. So term condition you know very well, I already discussed with you. I'll give you interesting part in max. Okay, so count X also has the same type of feeling that you must use the you can say must use the table name, then you can pass the value. The same thing. Okay. Next is that count blank. If you want to count blank, you can try, guys, 3 columns, you can try that. Count blank, count rows, and count text. I will ask you in the next session. I'm going to call the distinct count, because 3 things for you, and where should I use it? Just its name is self-explanatory. So okay, let's cover it. Why should I do it? Now count blank. If you wanted to count the blanks, how many blank available in the my data, so I can check it. Okay. I don't have blank, so I cannot count it, and it will display 0 like that. Okay. Then we have the next distinct count. I want duplicate to be removed, and also count the we can say column. How many value, unique value we have, so then you can count this with distinct count. Next, count. Okay, particular column has a, I want to distinct count, but don't want to consider the blank, non-blank value. So to this, we need to create the distinct with the non-blank value. Distinct count no blank. Okay. All situation means almost situation is there. You can just use it. Then you have come to the max. Okay. If interviewer asks you what is the max, max is going to scalar expression and going to give the large value of the column. Min maximum value or large value, you can say that. Return the large value. And one thing I haven't tested it. Let's check max dax. Okay. Let me test one thing. Max is allowed to pass two functions together. Okay. Let's pass max sum of cells and next sum cells. Let's see what could be the result. Max tax. Oh, no, let me remove this. Okay, keep it as it is. I'm going to try that. I want to see which value, what is the value is coming. It is going to give the two values together. So if I add the single one, what the value is coming? And we pass the twice, what is the amount should be displayed? Let's check that. This is the total value. Okay, it's giving the sum. I don't want to use sum, I want to use max. Okay, 1159. And next I want to use the financial cells. It is allow you to consider two columns together to compare that. Okay, but I haven't tested it. It's recently launched by Microsoft. Column cells financial cannot determine what happened column without see this, it's a total max pass expression. So max expression 1, expression 2. Expression I wanted to use the max here. I wanted to use the max here too. Oh, nothing else I can do that. Okay, compare it and given the maximum value here. So 115 and 200 because each have the same value. So let's pass instead of gross cells. Okay. Here I wanted to pass the gross cells. Let's check what happened. Let's check that what happened. It will going to compare and give the maximum value of the. Wow, perfect. So now see this. Thank you so much, guys. At least I learned new things. Okay. So here I have the. I read many times, but yeah, I haven't tested that. Okay. So what happened? Max is give the largest value. First, understand this one. Will come this one later. Now max A, same thing. Remember it. Okay. So I'll give one scenario for you to understand. Okay. So let's read this carefully. It will give the largest value. Max A function take argument largest value among the number and dates. Okay. Logical value true and false give the 0. Input shall ignore and give the maximum value. If you wanted to compare tax value give the max value, and this is not supporting this. Okay. I have a question for you. Since you understand the max is same thing, you can pass the table name and column name. It will give the maximum return value. So it is happened. Don't worry. But I need your answer, guys. I'll give the one scenario. Okay. You can just help me out. 1, 2, 3, 4 and A. Who can help me? What is, if I use the max function, what value will be appear in the Power Query? Can you help me with? Any idea? Anyone? Sorry, just cancel it. Data. Now see this. Oh, what is going on? Yes, I'm creating a table to show you what I'm trying to say. Okay. So interviewers sometimes catch the people in very different way. Okay, so you remember that you should not impact with the interviewer. So let where is the table? The table I click that. Why it's coming every time? Let apply the query. Perfect. So I wanted to check what is the max function give return if I have a text. Okay. So let's use the max table. Max new, okay, new dax scenario based. So max function, okay. Then I'm going to use the table date column, and please help me. What could be the value come here when value has the 1, 2, 3, 0 and A? A is a capital A. It means a small a. Don't worry. So what is your opinion? What value should be displayed here? Do you have any idea, guys? Anyone?
Sir, I think we will not get any value
Why?
because in this particular column, we have different. I believe Power BI cannot identify which data type is it because it contains numerical plus alphabetic expressions. So I believe we will not get any results by using the max function. This is my opinion.
Yeah, but your opinion is maybe wrong. I know, welcome your opinion, but yeah, it will give the value, uh, but not a value. It will give the pass the. Let me show you. So let's select that max A. So now it's giving the value max A using the max function. But I think I'm using the date column.
So you are using max dex. We created max new.
Where the max A. It should display max A. Means A should be displayed. Yeah, A should be displayed. Yes, see this.
Okay.
A should be displayed, correct? So this is the A that will display. If you also remember that whenever you need to ask if you have a contain value, what could we display? It will display. But if I using the max A, then what happens?
So why is it showing A? Like
Yeah, obviously, if you character prospect going to create the binary young, then will give the maximum large number is the establishing. Max A. If I pass the max A, see what happens. Okay, it's a 0. There we have already value, but it's still showing 0. Just we get the data. So in that scenario, you pass the calculate function so that all numeric value can be ignored. And next, if I use the max x table, and then this, then let's see. Again, my understanding says A should become. Okay, remember that. One task I have. Okay, so your relationship prospect, you can create the 0 or 1 and a blank and non-blank, create the two tables. Okay, one has a unique value, one is a not unique. फिर अंदर के two table, one is a blank, one has a mini blank. When one is single blank, one has a mini blank, and try to make relationship between the 4 table See what could be the result. As per my understanding, you should display many to many. So you must check and give me the answer, okay? By tomorrow.
Okay.
So rest, because you can try this your own, okay? Because similar
Mhm.
function, yeah, similar functionalities. You can try it. Okay, I'll cover the from the tax calendar post. This month I'm going to cover it. Then filter I already covered, but yeah, few things I have to tell you that I'll let you know. Thereafter, financial function, we doesn't need this one because the people who's using for the prediction and all, they can do it. Information function we cover is filter blank, has no value, has no filter. I can tell you logical prospect, and then we go for the. I think almost we cover slowly, 2 3 classes before we cover it. Okay. Any other question for me? So for today we are keeping uh, a stop. So please focus on this. Okay. Any other
I
question?
have one, no, I have only one question regarding the calendar table.
Hmm.
Like in calendar table, I believe we create